Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Duskers. This is a pleasure report. Interesting. Testing is coming along well. The multiprocessor system we use between the assemblers is proving pretty incredible application of material for the transmitters aboard the outer shells of the test probe was mind-blowing. As soon as the heat changes on the transmitter material... sorry, I was going back to read the pretty incredible application. I was like, how does that make sense? Anyways, the transmitter material, the assembly... something. I could figure it out, but let's move on. The material to be something more suitable for the extreme temperature change. So it's just changing the material. Additional benefit and role of molecular assemblers identified. Ah. Next is to get them to preempt that change in to think, not just react. Okay. I feel like I'm a part of something here. I love science. Relevant to Grey Goo mention of assemblers. Mention of think infers possible AI interaction. I agree. That seems like sentient AI. Not necessarily a good thing. Not necessarily a good thing. Alright. Go ahead and gather. Oh, look at that. We got lots of stuff in here. Navigate. 1, 2, 3, R3. Turns out we got nothing in here. Alright. Whatever. See, now that's dangerous. Generator. Gather. Get out of the way. Okay. Get out of the way. Alright. We'll do this. Okay, this looks like a really small ship. So cover the vent. Motion. Great. Navigate. No. D9. Navigate 4 R2. I'm fairly confident this is like the entire ship. Just keep an eye on things. Just keep an eye on things. We don't need to accidentally run into Grey Goo. Grey Goo! Or slime. The Grey Goo says molecular assemblers. A2, A2. Alright, it's been killed. Okay. We will need... Actually, hang on, I did this completely wrong. No I didn't. Never mind, we're fine. D6. So keep the motion sensors on it, right? And then reroute R3, R4. D7. And then D7, A4, A4. So as soon as it gets into R4, we're just going to vent the whole room. Just, whoop, there it goes. Boom, there it goes. All right, out the airlock. So I think we're probably done here. Give me a quick scan. Says power inlet. I don't think there's any reason to power it. It powers the one room. We're done here. We'll go D6, D8, end. The whole thing is opened up. If anyone comes here in the future, it's all just opened up. Alright, let's get out of here. We got some quick scrap, right? Decently quick scrap. Unfortunately, it doesn't really pay for the fact that we use motion quite as much as we did, but that's okay. We'll just repair. Call that good. Okay, we have 2 left. It's a fuel depot and Cold Poke government ship. Fuel depot C. We just came from space station D. I want to check the Cold Poke, but I think this space station is worth more. There's also more infestation types. Cold poke could be really easy to check. One infestation type, just in and out, and you're done. This has 2. But it is stable. So is this. You don't always find fuel at a fuel depot. You know, we'll go to Cold Poke. It's a government ship, so it might have some interesting information for us. Unlikely, but possible to be sure. Well, nothing. Alright, personnel transport. Oh my. Aren't you big? I think I picked the right one. Huh. Hi, Nathan. No items of interest, no slime of interest. What do you got for me? Motion! 50 of 50. Damaged. Could be useful. Go ahead and just take you in here. There you go. Navigate all R3. Alright. Well, I'm happy we found that motion sensor so early. You're in the way, Timmy. You're in the way. Up. Wrong button. Generator. Whoa. Interesting. Alright. Huh. We need to figure out what the one infestation type is. As I recall, there was just one. Well. Alright. I think we'll be using some reroute here. Motion. Okay. Let's reroute R3, R4. Oh, that tells you, like, all of them. Okay. Well, that takes all of R3, now rerouted to R4. That's fine. 4. So navigate 4, R4. Of course you're stuck. Come on. Let's go. AI is not very good. Ah. Sounds safe. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on R10 being safe. We've seen those rooms have things in it before. Remote R9. So that powers that whole chunk. Okay. So let's go reroute R3, R8, R6, R5, R7. Okay, and R9 does power R4. Okay, alright. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I gotcha. That's fine. Okay, so I think R10 is safe. Still good. We don't know what we're facing yet, so we need to just be prepared for anything. Okay. D4 me. D18, navigate 4, R6. So we're checking R11 while we are investigating R6. Scan says scrap. Okay. Don't see any slime. Navigate 4. R4, please. Video signal restored. That is appreciated. Still carrying around that lure. Don't necessarily need to. Okay. Still seems fine. Alright, I think we're safe to go. Check D22, D18, D7. So we're checking R8. We're checking R2. D22, okay. R2 is clear, and we are free of slimes. Navigate 4, R11. D12 is no longer responding. Alright, if you say so. Gather all. R8 appears to be clear. Let's go D16, D21, D4. Put you in the same room as a gun. That's what we want. We want you to be in the same room as a gun. Thank you. Who has interface? That would be Ricky. We'll go D19, navigate 3. Hang on. D19, D22, navigate 3, R2. Okay. D18, no. D2, D7, navigate 4, R8. D26. No, D20. Interface. Guns. Okay. Tenant. Ah, swarms. Okay. So that tells us... Okay, there was something in R7 that has been dealt with. Scan. Gather all. What do we got? Okay. Fine with me. D16, navigate 4, R11. So R8 is done. We'll lock R6 into R8 here. So D7. Scan. Didn't drop anything. Okay. We'll go D5, navigate 4, R7, D26. So checking again. Guns are still an option. Still off. Scan. Gather. Alright then. We don't know R5 yet. We're dealing with swarms, so it could be anything. Wow, we have one video signal right now. Maybe we should take some time to repair some video signals, yeah? We have exactly one video signal to work on. And our main video signal, because our ship is still in pretty good condition. And that is nice. The main video signal, I would argue, is the most important signal. So we're going to change things up. We're going to navigate 1 R9. Remote R9. Remote R3. A1. Generator. D3. D2. Don't turn on the guns yet. D9, navigate 4, R5. Give us a scan. There's nothing in there. Guns. Sorry. Interface. Guns. So that'll activate R11. So which means the guys that were in R8 are now dead in R11. Great. That's what we were hoping for. Beautiful. D3, navigate 4, R11. And then D26, D8. What else do you got for me? D22, D19, D6. Quick and easy checks. It would appear... Yeah, wow, look at all these guys. Look at all these dead guys. My goodness. Alright. Not worth anything, though. Not worth a single thing. Alright. Seem to be okay. Okay. Seems like there's nothing in those couple rooms that we opened up. Probably nothing. Let's go D3. Go check it out. D19. Oh! Crap, crap, crap! Ah, crap. They stopped attacking D19. Oh, thank goodness. Crap. Guns. Yes! Woo! Woo, we killed him. Okay, I don't know why that happened in the way that it happened, but that was bad. That needs to not happen anymore, and that was way too close. Okay. So that was bad. We lost Ron yet again. Unfortunate. Glad I had guns ready. So, D19. Noah. Swap. You take his toe, please. Here we go. Bring you on back. Bring you on back. Swap. Drop your shield, gain, gather. Who else has a space? Tim. We need to probably move our motion sensor anyways. Yeah, we'll need to. First, we'll do it this way. Alright, Tim. Swap. Take. Scan. Alright. So. Ron is down. Stay put there, buddy. Be safe. Tim! I'm not sure what to do with you. For now, let's go A1, D21, navigate 3, R9. No, navigate 3, R1. Sorry. Changing course a little bit. We're going to drop off the lure. We don't need the lure. We need stealth. We don't need the lure. So, Ron, congratulations. You get stuff. I can't take anything off you yet. Have lure. Have motion. Alright, so we gutted Nathan. So Rick, you have the distinct pleasure of taking Scan with you as your partial stealth option. So, no items of interest. Okay. Navigate 3, R5. So we're gonna check what's connected to R6. We're gonna need a new motion sensor soon. The reroute power is nice. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's not quite what we're going for. And that's why. Alright. What are our options here? Let's navigate 3, R9. D8. D9. D something. D29? I guess. We can check that. If something pops up into R6, then we can contain it. Less likely to be a thing, though. We'll go D7 here. D21, D22, navigate 3R2 on the off chance that we need you. So how do we progress here? I have an idea. D19, D22, interface, guns, D4, D6, my 6 key is cranky. Years ago, I accidentally spilled water all over my old keyboard, so Logitech sent me a new keyboard. Except they sent me a new used keyboard, and the 6 key was broken. Well, not completely broken, mostly broken. I'm using the numpad. Anyways, it's a cranky 6 key. It doesn't always work. Unrelated, obviously. Reroute R9 to do R4. No, not R4. R10, R11, R2, R12. So we're depowering R4. It's completely worthless room. We need to power the guns, and we need to power R2. We can avoid powering R10 as well, and R7 if needed. Now, R3 is the one that powers R7. So if we want, and perhaps we do, we could power R13, open D11, and see where it takes us. So I think we'll go R3, R8, R6, R5, R13. Whoops. Reroute R3, R8, R6, R5, R13. So that depowers R7. We can go D11, D8. So that checks another room as a possibility. As soon as something triggers an R6, then that is when we go and shut off R6 and wait for it to wander over to R11. Basically, I mean that's the end game. Wait for something to wander into R11. When everything's all said and done, we can go check out what's in R11. But right now, there's nothing. So the guns are on, but it only turns on the powered guns. So I feel safe enough right now to go ahead and go check stuff out. Yes, interface is disabled. Safety first. Always got to follow that safety first mantra that we failed to do. Literally nothing in here. Isn't that exciting? All right. So R9, I think, is at capacity. Help reroute. Status. Reroute R9 status. 5 of 5. Reroute R3 status. 5 of 5. Okay. Not helpful. Definitely not helpful. What we can do, okay, idea, D15, D21 as a concept. I think that works. I think it's a bit of a bold move, but I do think it works. And then we can go ahead and check R5, I think, and go check R13 and see if we can see what's in those extra rooms that we opened up. So, stealth it for me. Safety first. So far. Okay. So we did unleash something. It's a bit of a big room here. Okay. All right, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Running a little bit low on stealth. We're clear. Navigate. There's D12. R15, please. Okay. So R11 killed 20 enemies, came through R2. So that means D15 is clear to go ahead and check out that direction. I imagine R15 will power the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, actually. So I feel like we're in a good spot here. Oh, main video signal down. Wasn't that just bad? Isn't that just a bad old time? Looking for D25. D25. Here we are. D25. Beautiful. D23. Can't be too safe when it comes to this game. As one thing I have learned, you can't be too safe. Nothing in here. Oh my goodness, come on. So we have a vent. Vents can spawn enemies. So, safety first. Interface tells us guns are what they are. We're kind of waiting for a main video signal to come back at this point. There it is. Okay. So, we've only found one gun. There's one room left that we have yet to explore. Turn the guns... leave them on for now. Turn it off. Safety first. We're going to start moving around, opening up some doors, looking around, so let's not worry about it too much. How do we want to do this? Let's go D5, D9, navigate 1. Not yet. Hang on. D9, D23, D24. So that way everyone can get everywhere. Alright. And then navigate 1 R15. So if we can avoid using another motion sensor, that would be awesome. I don't think it's possible, but it would be awesome. So close D26. We want a generator. Huh. That's weird. There's a room that we can't see. That's very weird. Well, that is something to deal with. I will be honest. Navigate 3R11. That is something absolutely to deal with. The question is, how do we deal with it? Boy, we have dead bodies everywhere, and they just don't want to drop any scrap. How frustrating. I tell you, problems. Duskers, problems. So, let's go... A1. So, we're closing the airlock. Tim has pry. So we're going to have to pry open D12. It's the only way to do it, is to pry it open. We could try a motion scan. But I have an idea, and I want to try it. I've not tried this in practice, so I don't know if it'll work. But it's just a theory. So let's go ahead and put the theory to test here. So, first things first. D20. Navigate 3R16. So, what is about to go down here? We are going to use Rick. Rick is going to pry open D12. And in doing so, he will immediately after stealth. And then navigate to R13. That is what is about to happen here. Are we good? We're good. Room's verified. D12 was broken, but it's open. Okay. So that was a little risky. Double check. Commandeer says we're peachy. We can commandeer. We're not going to. We are allowed to. So that tells me we are clear. D18, A1. Let's get out of here. So minimal casualties. No deaths, just a disable. I'm totally good with that. Remote R3. Go ahead and turn that off. We got a fair bit of scrap. Not as much as I was hoping to pick up from a ship that has a gun. And really, a lot of the rooms ultimately were empty. But, you know, it could have been a lot worse. We got Nathan. We got a new motion sensor that we can repair. We got 1P fuel as well that we can also use. Reroute, we'll turn you off, put in the transporter. We're going to have to reconfigure all this stuff. I'll do that in between episodes. Nathan, you're scrap. Ron, we will get you going again. And we have a new motion sensor, which is pretty thoroughly injured. The next time this motion sensor gets cranky, we'll probably repair the other one and call it good. And then we'll scrap this one that's currently good. So, 25 scrap. Net scrap gain. So, very little reason to use long-range scanners right now, I think. That being said, we have them. We should use them. And we're going to go to Kloska, where we will be using transporter quarantine bypass on pretty much everything. Do we want to go to the space station? Do we want to start at Indestructible? Can we go ahead and pop in on McMurdo? Military clearance required. Oh. Well, isn't that different? Huh. Well, this will be an interesting one. I don't think we have military clearance. We have the transporter. I don't think we have military clearance. Not that I know of. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll come in on McMurdo. If we can't do anything at McMurdo, then we have a very easy place to move to. So go ahead and jump to Kloska. That's fine. It's not broken. It's just deteriorating. That is expected. Okay, we're not seeing anything else with the long-range scanner currently, so we might need it later. No guarantees. All right. Ship says transporter. So we can only board. Oh, you need a military ship. Aha, we're learning things. You need a military ship. Okay, so we're kind of wasting a P fuel, but I'm okay spending 1 P fuel to get that knowledge that this military ship, Indestructible, we might want to pick up for this sector. It has really crappy scrap capacity. You know, we might not. There's enough stuff to check out already. But we need military ships. So that's worth noting. And that's for the next time, guys. So we will hit up Indestructible. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share with your friends. Best thing to do for the channel is share the video. Thank you to Amphid for being a Patreon supporter, and I will see you all next time with more Duskers. Gonna be honest with you guys, 100% honest. I am really enjoying this game. It's been a lot of fun. And I can see why it hit 74, actually, on the Steam Top 100 bestsellers of the current time period, anyways. I can see why it hit 74. This is a very fun game, very good time. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You don't need the interface. What do you usually have? I think... Do we give you pry normally? I don't remember. I don't remember. Stealth has interface, right? And something else. I don't even remember what all we had on everyone these days. Toe. Pry. Not pry. Scan. You had pry. That's right. Okay. And then somehow I think we ended up with one fewer thing. I felt like Tim had something else. I'll check back at the beginning of the episode. I'll just look at the footage, see if there's anything meaningful. If it's not anything meaningful, actually, you know what? We'll do teleport. We'll give you a teleport, because I'm looking at everything else that's here, and I'm not seeing anything that I care for. So we'll grab teleport, and we'll see maybe we can play around with that a little bit. Anyways, again, thanks for watching. I will see you next time with more Duskers. DFTBA.